Yo guys, what is up, Mr. King? I don't know what's the word again. So this time I'm back with the reaction. This time this is the top 15 scariest video games. And yes, I haven't seen the video, but it's gonna be the scariest glitches, I'm guessing, or yeah, something. So make sure you guys subscribe to top 15 because they do scary videos. So.
Teleporting Watson, Sherlock Holmes' nemesis. The game allows players to switch between Holmes and his assistant Watson. However, an oversight during production meant that developers neglected to put any walking animation to Watson's AI. Since the game requires Watson and Holmes to be within close proximity, Watson will seemingly teleport behind the player once they moved far enough away. Players have made comparisons to Slender Man for stalking-like behavior, the stance Watson has as he stares at the player. Moving from room to room, players cannot escape the fast reflexes of Watson's AI, and he will constantly appear by the player's side.
That's scary.
No matter how far they go or how fast. Developers never released a patch to add walking script to Watson,
That's
and
scary.
announced their intention to do so. Thus, the glitch will remain there for players to discover. Number 14. The Suicide Photographer. Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft
Andreas. This NPC is located
I forgot about. I used to love that game.
on the opposite side of the road of a small trailer park. The NPC's appearance varies, and many different skins have been discovered, from elderly persons to farmers to business people.
What?
The photographer can be observed taking several pictures of the river and horizon beyond it, before suddenly walking into the water to its death. The actual cause of the glitch is unknown, though it's credited as a simple walking path error, causing the
goodbye,
to
then.
fall straight ahead and drown. Many gamers have speculated to the reason of the suicidal photographer, and many have gone so far as to create extensive backstories in an attempt to explain its behavior, or give meaning to why such a strange occurrence would be included in the game. The suicidal photographer can be found in any time of the day, and has not been removed in any patches released since San Andreas hit the shelves. Number 13. Jibs, Fallout 3. When you kill someone in the game, save your game, then immediately load said save. The game's mechanics
That's scariest.
to scatter the body parts around the map
Oh.
will return to the default position. This glitch works best if players
What?
have the Bloody Mess perk.
That is scary. You guys see it?
Cause enemies to explode
Oh my
into a
gosh.
Sometimes the
That
glitch
is
will take on
scary.
characteristics, and the player will have the ability to speak with it.
That is
Whether or not
scary
the
as
player has the
crap.
ability to
Holy.
dialogue with the NPC. It's even been known to float around in various directions.
Okay, I've no idea what this game is, and I'm not gonna play.
Stand there and do nothing. The name Jibs is short for giblets, a common gaming term used to describe the scattered body parts one will find in video games where dismemberment is possible. Number 12. Manimal. Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, I did. I love that game.
Third-person shooter have observed a variety of humanoid entities acting like animals around the map. The most frequent are people flying in the sky, their legs bent to the knees and arms out, flapping like wings. When players shoot these bizarre creatures down, they can collect bird feathers from the body.
Oh my god, he's a birdman.
Most disturbing glitches discovered include the donkey people and cougar men. These rare glitched NPCs appear to have contorted bodies and faces, some with their eyes appearing to bulge out of their skulls. The NPCs make their respective animal noises, and the cougar men will chase the player around.
So scary.
Others have reported animals mimicking snakes, horses, and bears. On the opposite end, the Fort Mercer hideout side mission will sometimes spawn a accent wielding a rifle, and will assist the player to clear the fort out. This NPC remains mostly motionless in a more default position, flying around. Number 11. Bugged Intro. Fallout Vegas.
Fallout? Is that
The gameplay introduction with Dr. Mitchell and the player bugged out, causing Mitchell's head to spin around horizontally as if his bones suddenly turned into elastic. Once Mitchell stood up to lead the player around the home, he would float in a paranormal-like way, with his head continually spinning.
Are you on Snapchat, Blythe?
No. Make a video.
Follow the player around the home and wouldn't stop until the player exited.
What's that talking?
What?
Dialogue would continue as
I'm
normal.
recording on YouTube.
Downright scary, especially to first-time players. Developers quickly acted upon discovering the issue and released a patch fixing the broken eliminating a bug and preventing it from
That's
occurring.
scary as shit.
Number 10. Alma Glitch, Year 2. In the first mission of the game, players will find a swimming pool in the penthouse floor and be shown a
Oh my
nightmarish
god,
vision
this is so
of Alma
scary.
walking towards the player before returning to the actual gameplay. On some occasions, Alma's AI won't disappear after the scene, and she'll follow the player around, pale face, white eyes, and red dress. No explanation has been found for the glitch, and Alma does no harm
That
to
is
the player.
so
She
creepy.
breathes the living daylight out of them as she slowly walks towards you, staring you straight in the eyes. If players stop and let Alma catch up to them, she will stand there in a staring contest until the player finally leaves the area and continues the mission. For a game already designed to scare people, this glitch has become rather effective, giving fans a bonus scare for those always searching for more. Number 9. Riften Honeyside Manor Mannequins, Skyrim.
Skyrim?
The name of the location isn't creepy enough. Players will find several mannequins in the basement, which the players can place armor on. The more players visit the house, the more likely the glitch will occur. The mannequins will soon begin walking around and following the player, more often than not, startling them, since they can sneak up on players from behind while searching cabinets and chests. Players originally speculated this was purposely placed in the game as some sort of hidden legend surrounding the house. However, Bethesda Softworks confirmed it was a glitch in the game that turns on the mannequin AI, as they use the same one as regular NPCs throughout the game. The code used to turn off the walking and movement animation would sometimes fail, allowing them to walk around and stare at players, though no reports of conversation has happened. This glitch can be fixed by leaving the manor, then returning, or activating armor placement from their default positions. Number 8. Dismembered Torso, Dead Space 2.
Dead Space?
A rather fitting glitch, considering the dismemberment strategy of the game. Players have encountered problems when entering the armor upgrade stations scattered around the game. Upon entering the chamber, players have exited, finding their bodies have been cut in half, sometimes missing limbs. The player can continue the game as normal, if in a more grotesque manner than before. The cause of this glitch is unknown, and the only way to fix it is
unknown,
to
yeah,
from the last save point. The player's innards and broken bones are visible in a bloody mess, and the helmet remains floating. The sight is similar to a grotesque depiction of a ghost out of a horror story, except this time, you're in control of this ungodly sight. This glitch has become popular amongst fans, and was actively sought in order to be triggered. Number 7. Ghost Cars, Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas. In the backward areas around San Andreas, players can find abandoned, damaged cars deep in the forest. If you view the cars from a distance, there is a chance you'll see the cars drive into their position and stop. No drivers inside. Considering the many eerie locations around the San Andreas map, many have speculated these are ghost cars and were deliberately placed in the game as part of a hidden lore surrounding the state's history. Rockstar Games denied these claims and told players the cars are simply there to provide the typical backwoods atmosphere, beat up and abandoned vehicles that one might find in a real-world location. Their movement was simply caused by the steep hills they spawned on, nothing paranormal in the game's code. This has not deterred gamers, and a mod was released for the game, allowing players to be chased by the cars, and for them to take on a sinister paranormal characteristic. Number 6. Luigi's Hanging Shadow, Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi Mansion.
During the course of the game,
Oh yeah, that's right, because I did a video,
shadow of Luigi.
yeah,
Upon entering the attic,
he's got a shadow of Luigi on him.
and will mimic the sight of a hanging body from the ceiling.
Oh,
Luigi's shadow will have its arms by its side, legs hanging down, and his head facing slightly upwards. This glitch has caused gamers to theorize the entire game takes place in some sort of hell or purgatory for Luigi, who hanged himself before the game begins, and his soul is now trapped in the mansion until he brings the other spirits to rest. However, developers revealed the shadow was simply an oversight in development that wasn't spotted until after release, and was simply the shape of Luigi's model in the default position. Number 5. Phantom Foxy, Five Nights at Freddy's 3. During the game, the player has to reset the ventilation system, or else he or she will be jump scared by a burnt-looking version of the villains from the previous games. Occasionally, the Foxy jump scare will fail to act right away, leaving the withered Foxy standing upright on the other side of the room, staring. This glitch occurs if the player is jump scared by the
I'm not that scared.
boy,
That's like,
while Foxy's waiting.
yeah, I'm not that scared.
The AI doesn't kick in right away. What makes this particularly scary is the fact the player knows the jump scare is coming, yet not when, thus creating an intense feeling of anticipation and fear. For a game created to scare players, this glitch further adds to the dread of not knowing when the villain, Springtrap, or the other hallucinations will jump out at you. Eventually, the jump scare does occur, though players have found ways to prevent Phantom Foxy's attack, either by pulling up the monitor or maintenance panel. Number 4. Moving corpses.
Hitman.
Bloody Mummy. In certain levels of the game, players will discover corpses and will sometimes slide around the floor towards the player and all around the level. They're even able to open doors in order to continue moving around. Players first encountering the glitch felt panic and would attempt to flee, though the corpses continued to follow them for a while until stopping, or the level completing. There's no known cause to the glitch, though some have speculated it's caused by file corruption due to frequent saving, thus delaying the termination of the AI's chase instinct. While both disturbing and terrifying, there are no other effects on the game from the glitch, and corpses will do no harm to the player.
That is gotta be the scariest. Make sure you guys subscribe and make likes up.